If you guys are confused about any of the cube notations that I use, such as F and R, I have a video linked in the description of me explaining all of the notation meanings. Hello everyone, today I'll be going over one of Matty's PRs, 3.95 second 3x3 single, with an insanely efficient solution. And what Matty does for the solve is a green cross. However, I will teach you how to do the scramble so that it is on the white cross. So what you want to do is white, instead of green facing towards you and white on top, you want to do white facing you and green on top, and this is the scramble. And to know you have done this correctly, you should have the orange edges already solved, as well as this being its opposite colour. Okay, so this is the cube here, and what Matty wants to do is make this colour edge to its opposite centre to match this opposite edge to its opposite centre, and by doing that he does a D, F prime, and then as this is a D prime away from its centre, and this edge is also, once we do an R prime, a D prime away from its centre, we want to do a D prime so that these are all D primes away from its centre, and then we just insert those last two edges so everything is a D prime away from being solved. However, before doing that, what Matty does is a U prime, as he wants to insert the green red corner into the green orange, not the green red, and I'll explain why later, and he does this with a L, U2, L prime, and now with a D prime he would be set up with an X cross. However, instead of doing a D prime, Matty does a wide U prime, as now he can see this green orange pair, and with this simple F to L algorithm he moves the edge over to here and does this. And while doing that, Matty sees the red and blue pair, and with a U2, setting up just the simple R prime, U2, R. However, instead of inserting it like so, what Matty does instead is a U and just inserts it into the back like so, which sets up this pair. However, instead of taking it out like so, he does this F to L algorithm, which is just setting the pair up like this and a simple sledgehammer, and this avoids any rotations in inserting. And so we get this OLL case with a block, a corner, and these two corners facing this way. We have this OLL algorithm: R, U2, R2, F, R, F prime, R, U2, R prime, and with the PLL skip with the AUF U prime, that is the cube solved. That was an efficient solve. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, check out more, and also I will have more coming soon about breakdowns of insanely fast 3x3 solves.